Alright, you guys have been asking for a little walk around tour of the bike. Thought I'd give you guys one. So, you're asking, what is it? It's a Moto Guzzi. These things aren't actually that common in the US, to be honest. So, it's actually kind of hard to find one if you're trying to get into it. You might have heard of Aprilia. Aprilia has actually acquired Moto Guzzi, I think it was 2000. But they've owned them for a little while now, and they've actually kept the original style going. And what the original style is actually this 90-degree V-twin in the front. This one in particular is actually 744cc, so it's not that big, but it's pretty torquey. I like it, and it's got a lot of character to it. It looks classic. I like the body lines. Really vintage look. Thing's got 6 speeds though, which I was actually surprised with when I bought it. If I didn't have the shorties on there, you could actually hear the straight cut gears whining. It has a lot of character. They're not high on maintenance at all. Obviously you can tell it's drive shaft driven. There's no chain on it at all, which means again, low maintenance. The only maintenance I've really had to do on it is change rear tire, and then it got to the mileage on it to where there's a wheel seal that blew out. That's in the final drive, so it was allowing oil to leak all over the back tire, and I could see it splatter out. Didn't really do much to this thing, honestly. I want to get rid of these stock mirrors. It already came with this little dart windscreen on it when I bought it, so I didn't have to put that on, thankfully, because it's like, I think, $100 or so. It's kind of expensive. I put on the little quad lock mount because I got one on my phone, and then obviously I put these little Radiant Cycle shorties on. They've actually done me pretty well. The only thing I had to do after that, which you guys can't see, is flashing the ECU with a new map on it that allows for the more open exhaust. It's been a pretty reliable bike so far, honestly. The oil changes aren't that hard. It takes 2 quarts of oil. Thing also came stock with some Brembos on it too, so you know they're good. But I have a lot of Harley heads and brothers coming up to me saying, "You got one of them Moto Guzzis?" I wouldn't say there's any drawbacks. The only thing you really got to get used to is when you really hammer on it, it won't kick you back. The thing about these drive shaft driven bikes is that when you hammer on it, the rear ends actually pull down to the ground and kicks up the back, so it won't throw you back off. It'll just kind of take off in between your legs, if you know what I mean. Overall, this has been my perfect ideal starter bike to get into it, and I couldn't have asked for a better bike. Start it up. This one doesn't have a baffle in it, but the other one does. So this one probably sounds a little more aggressive, but I like it. So I don't know, it adds more character to it. Only downside I'd really say are these mirrors kind of get in the way, and the moisture kind of has gotten to this, and I don't know, it's just started peeling. It doesn't look too crusty, but try to keep my shit clean, you know what I mean? See how this sounds. Give you a little bike ASMR.